Hey everyone. Okay, so we've been talking about having to do what you can to reach your goals, reach your dreams, and there are sacrifices that you have to make, and there are things that are just not easy to do. And so, what we are doing today, because we just found out that they're going to be they're going to be raising the rent on the storage units. And so, what we're doing is we are actually moving storage facilities. And this is not easy. The reason being is because we only have one car, and it's right now it's just me and my oldest daughter, and um, excuse me. And so we have a lot of big stuff, and so we're having to move it so that way we can avoid that pay rent that starts next month. So we had to go down, get a new storage facility. Thank God it was the first free month was available. The first month was free to us, and so right now we're just moving the big stuff and doing what we can. But I forgot to mention one thing that makes it a little bit more challenging is that we're upstairs in this facility right now. You should have seen it when we moved in. That was fun. Hey everyone, as you watched the video, you heard me mention about sacrifice, and I want to touch a little bit on that. This is a case of sacrifice versus convenience. For instance, was it convenient for us to have to move out of a storage space that was upstairs at a place that only allowed us to use one cart to move our things? Was it convenient for us to have to move out of our storage space into a completely different storage company that was even further away? Was it convenient for us not having the bodies to help, thus having it take longer for us to be able to move from one place to another? No, it wasn't. It's not convenient at all. And that's the point I want to drive. There are sacrifices that we have to make to be able to reach our dream, to reach our goals. There are sacrifices we have to make in order to be where we want to be. Is it convenient? Never. Sometimes we have to sacrifice convenience itself. Now, you want to know something about me? I don't like being inconvenienced at all. I'm a planner, so I plan my days ahead. And when something interrupts the flow of that day, I get irritated. I really do. Like the other day, I had to drive an hour away to get tags for our cars because I called DMV and they said they're 3 months behind. So I had to go drive an hour away, get our tags. That's not convenient at all. And on top of that, they charged us a late fee. We weren't late. They're the ones that are late, but yet they still charged us. Is that convenient? Absolutely not. Now, I've come a long way, but I'm still having to learn to just go with the flow of things. Sometimes there are sacrifices that we have to make that we don't necessarily feel like we can. But you know what? I heard a pastor once say, if you do what you can, God will do what you can't. And it's so simple, but it's stuck with me. And I want it to stick with you. If you do what you can, God will do what you can't. So here's a tip. Think about where or what area you can, need, or should sacrifice in order to be one step closer to your dream. Maybe it's sacrificing outside coffee. Make it at home. Maybe it's selling a spare car that you don't necessarily need. Maybe it's becoming a carpool driver for you commuters, those of you that commute, becoming a carpool driver. I know that when you do that, you can get a discount. It'll be cheaper for you. Maybe it's shutting off your cable. Ooh, did I just say that? I know that hurt, huh? Yeah, especially for you sports fans. Yeah, I know that hurt, but I said it. And you know what? We've been living without cable for years. And honestly, and maybe one day we will have it back. But right now, it was the best choice for our family. The point is, where can you sacrifice? Where do you need to sacrifice in order to be one step closer to your dream? Now, start today, because there's no time like the present time. Now, I want to give a shout out. It is Father's Day, so I want to give a shout out to all the dads that love and encourage their children, to all the granddads that protect their children, to all the uncles that take their nieces and nephews in, and even to the single moms that have to be the mom and the dad. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Happy Father's Day to you all. See you guys today next week.